Hello everyone and welcome back to Wolf Quest 2.7.2, and we are here for a very special side story with one of our wolves from Kuma's third and final litter with his mate Willow and his companion cousin Spirit. And we are here with Pebble, who I have actually named Pebbles because I kept rotating between the two names and I just could not figure out which one I liked more, and I tend to say Pebbles more often than Pebble. So we are going to just go ahead and call her Pebbles from now on. We'll say she earned that name while she was out and about with her family, and she is now a dispersal wolf. So this is very exciting because this is a side story with one of Kuma's last children. I cannot believe that Kuma and Willow are done having their litters because they had their 3 litters, and it's sort of surreal to know that that's over now, that's no longer going to have like new puppies from Kuma and Willow, and I don't know how I feel about that. And I forgot to put up the poll, so there's a lucky rabbit's foot. What a wonderful way to start the day. There you go, Pebbles. I guess you don't need to eat it right now, so just like leave that right there. But I did forget to put up the poll so that I could let you guys choose from the various wolf pups for our side story. And actually, a lot of you guys put down in the comments that you wanted to see Pebble. So we went ahead and we made Pebbles, and we're going to have a very special side story with her. As you can see, we are still under the Sorrow of the Skies curse. So she might have the opportunity to break that, because in every side story, we give the wolves the opportunity to gain new ancestor blessings. And in this case, Pebbles can earn the final ancestor blessing if she completes a very, very special challenge. You guys may remember that Pebbles is a little bit of a, I don't want to say troublemaker wolf, but she is not the most elegant of, she's not the most graceful, that's what I should say. And she has a bad habit of kind of catching the attention of all sorts of predators. Well, I decided she also must really like the water. She must really have loved running across the river, running through the streams as a pup, and so she's kind of a water wolf. And so her special challenge is to chase 3 elk from the hunting grounds over into the water. So we're actually going to have the challenge of trying to chase 3 elk from over here. Huge bonus points, like instant win if she can chase down and kill a bull elk. But she needs to chase elk from wherever she wants to pick, either downtown or the back 40, into the water and kill the elk in the water. So we will need to kill a few elk so that she has something to eat, which may give us the opportunity to gain some experience points so that she could be able to get a mate. So she could potentially find a mate today. She may not, she may. We'll have to see. Well, maybe not today for sure. But she could potentially find a mate if she gains enough experience points before the challenge is over. So she has to chase 3 elk from their territories into water and kill them in water. So she needs to finish the hunt either inside of the stream. She has to visit the waterfall too. She either needs to finish the hunt inside of the stream, or she needs to finish the hunt inside of the big Allison Acres pond that the beavers have taken over, or she needs to finish the hunt down here in this big water reservoir. So she needs to find elk, and she needs to chase them into the water, and she needs to kill 3 elk or 1 bull elk, depending on what she wants to hunt down. Personally, I think 3 elk would be easier. And once she finishes that and visits the waterfall afterward, she will have a sign from the ancestors, a sign from the skies and stars above that will give us the final ancestor blessing and break the curse. But every side story comes with the flip side, the challenge that the wolves have to face too. And Pebble's challenge is the fact that she was always being chased down by coyotes. She actually lost her life to a coyote early on when she was a pup, and we had to use up an ancestor blessing, which could have broken the curse by now if we still had it, to save her. And so her special challenge is that every single time we find a coyote like this, we have to fight it, and then there is a 25% chance that she could sprain a paw, sprain a leg while we fight coyotes. Every single time she and the coyote have to get in a fight. What do you mean it's an indestructible coyote? That's not fair. That's totally not fair. Okay, this doesn't count because the coyote should not be... What? Come on, Pebbles. You've got a little bit of bite strength on you. The coyote should not be indestructible. What is this nonsense? Okay, that's just an example coyote. Forget that coyote. That coyote doesn't get to count. We'll chase him a little bit just for the sake of it, but if the next coyote doesn't have any effect, then we're going to have to modify this challenge. Holy moly, Pebbles! Why are you so fast? She's just tearing across the ground here. Maybe it's because she really loves to swim, so she's built up like good lungs. But oh my gosh, I might have to fuss with her a little bit if we run into another coyote and have that issue. But yes, the flip side of her challenge that gives her the opportunity to finish things in the next 2 minutes if we run across another coyote, or finish things when she completes the challenge, is that every single coyote we run into, other than apparently that indestructible one, that's just not playing fair. But every coyote we run into, we have to fight. And every time we fight a coyote, there is a 25% chance that Pebbles here could sprain her leg so badly that this chapter of her adventures would be over. And if she does have that happen, don't panic, because don't forget she actually has an aunt who happens to hang out down here with Allison Acres. Or actually a sister. Is it her older sister? I think her older sister actually is over here hanging out at Allison Acres. And she would just be taken in by her sister, who's kind of hanging out with this pack right now until we see if we vote her in for the heir to the Starry Skies pack or not. So she would be taken in by her sister, but her side story would be over and she would lose the opportunity to use the ancestor blessing to break the curse. So we need to chase elk into the water. Maybe find another coyote. That was kind of odd. I kind of want to find another coyote, but I kind of don't. Because then I don't. Oh, okay, there's some elk. Because I don't want to risk her spraining her paw, but I need to make sure. Can she bite the elk? That's probably a good question. She's so fast. Whew, there we go. We can chase these guys down, no problem. But let's see if she has any effect when she bites them. Because that was just not fair. Oh, look how fast she is. Yes, so she can attack this cow elk. So I don't know. We just had a bad run-in. Oh gosh, but she's pretty weak compared to her dad. She's not the tank that Kuma is. Tank is not tank. Oh my gosh. Kuma is literally kind of like a bear himself. He can take those hits no problem. And we do have to be careful because if Pebbles does, watch it Pebbles, if she does run into trouble, let's see if we can we're just gonna have to leap and attack. If she does run into enough trouble that she dies, then that's it. We have to pick from a different... She doesn't get to use Ancestor Blessings up in side stories. That's just not how it works. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You need to finish this. Why can't she finish this cow elk? Did you see that? Look at that. Okay, something's going on. Hang on, you guys. Pebbles, are you just like cursed? Are you carrying some kind of curse to make this far more difficult than it needs to be? She did manage... Oh gosh, and the elk are still here. And can I not use Scent Dew for some reason? There we go. Alright, well that's working, but I can't take on an elk in this condition. What the heck? Alright, let's run back. We're gonna have to find the lucky rabbit's foot that we had way back there. Because there's no way she can eat now. Or like chase down an elk when she's about to die. This is just definitely special Pebbles. But that's okay because the glitches have so often given us such a huge amount of story to work with. So we'll just have to roll with it. I guess we're going to go back and see if anybody's eaten that lucky rabbit's foot. So all of a sudden we need to go and eat that just to be able to move on. I can't believe this. Oh my gosh, Pebbles, you're getting off to a roaring start. But yes, so that's kind of her challenge. She needs to chase 3 elk into the water and kill them there, and then gain kind of a water wolf trait. If she becomes the heiress, we might make it so she has some special bonuses with being able to safely get her children across water. Or maybe even like she could sacrifice elk into the water and be able to get an ancestor blessing from it. So we'll have to look into that. Depends on what you guys think. And maybe it wouldn't work every time. So we'd have to make it a little bit fair. Now, where the heck did that rabbit go? Because now we're out of food. We're really hurt. That's just not fair. We're going to have to understand why we have indestructible coyotes. Oh my gosh. And apparently indestructible elk, because they were not allowing us to eat them. I should have that rabbit's foot somewhere nearby here though. I can't believe we have to run so far away. We were starting our hunt. That's okay. That's kind of seems like Pebbles sort of thing to do. She's a little bit goofy like that, and I can totally see that just being part of her personality. I think somebody ate our rabbit. I don't see our rabbit anywhere. There's no evidence of rabbit anywhere. Somebody ate our rabbit. I am so offended right now. Pebbles, I am offended for you. I am not sure how I'm going to feed you. This is going to be a little interesting. I did not expect it to go from 0 to difficult so quickly. Oh my gosh, now we need to go and we need to like look for, look, there's something. Is that our rabbit? Oh, thank goodness. Or is that like a carcass? Oh, please let there not be a coyote that we have to chase off and possibly sprain a paw. This may be one of the shortest. Oh, there's a carcass. Oh, thank goodness. One of the shortest side stories ever, if that kept up. All right, well, there we go. So at least there's a little bit of carcass to eat. Oh, and there's a cougar. It ran off though. I guess that we ate the cougar's meal. Pebbles, why are you such a special child? Why do you get into so much trouble? Oh my gosh. I'm so glad we don't have to fight the cougars. We just have to fight the coyotes. All right. But I mean, coyotes are very common, so it may be a very tricky challenge to have to kind of balance coyote encounters with whether or not she sprains her paw. So again, 25% challenge. I'll roll a dice every time she ends up, let's run for this. Every time she ends up running into a coyote, we have to get rid of it, and then we have to see if it's going to be one that like hurt her and made her sprain her paw. So this is kind of a bit of a confusing way to do things, but let's go into the town instead then. Any lucky rabbit's feet over here by any chance? Grandpa Atlas, do you want to help us out? Sending down some lucky rabbit's feet to Pebbles. I wonder how many times over Atlas is a grandpa to Pebbles, now that I think about it. And I feel like he's the most involved. Like Nightlight and Luna and all of them are busy being like starry ancestors up in the skies. And Atlas is just like got his nose to the ground all of the time trying to figure out what his descendants are doing because he's curious and he likes being involved. He's kind of like a mother hen sort of grandpa. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and run this way. So we could try chasing down another elk. Let's see if we can defeat an elk, because that was really weird. Pebbles, you need to be able to do this correctly, okay, my dear? Have you just never hunted an elk on your own before? Alright. Now, if your sister was here, I'm sure she could give you some tips on fighting the city elk pack. Or, well, pack is not the right word. The city elk herd. They're like a gang. You need to watch out, okay? Alright, we're sneaking up on them. There they are. Alright, now here's the tricky thing. If we can chase some of them. Alright, okay. Well, you know, I was gonna try to chase you towards the water, but Town Hall is sort of... it'll work. Alright. Oh my gosh, it really is running straight for Town Hall. You can't appeal to, like, the mayor or anything for this. Okay, so we're doing damage again. Good. We figured out how to sink our teeth into this elk. Gotta catch our breath for a second. It'll probably be good to have at least one elk to eat off of, even if we can't chase this one immediately into the water. Haha! She's not the smartest elk in the world! Alright, we've got her. We better get her this time. Let's see if we have the same problem as last time. Alright, go, 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 go. She's trying to run back to the herd. Don't get kicked, Pebbles. You don't want to get kicked by those guys. They're city elk. They're tougher than those country elk. Alright. Alright, she ran for help in the movie theater. Oh, but we're doing it! Thank goodness! We don't have the problem we did last time, but we're very, very fragile and soft compared to last time. So, oh my goodness, there you go, Pebbles. So at least we know that Pebbles can indeed get some food. So there's that. And we'll have to keep an eye out for coyotes. We'll probably not have the problem with coyotes anymore either, so that's a good thing. And let's see if we can chase... Are you gonna run for it? Not really. Oh, well, kinda. Let's see if we can chase this one towards the beavers. No, we chased her into a dark alley instead. Okay, then. Come on, turn around. No, turn around, turn around, turn around. Nope. These city elk, they don't care. They're just gonna run wherever they want. This may be a lot harder than I thought to specifically try to herd the elk in a general direction, because it's just kind of doing circles. It's almost like this is a strategy to try not to get eaten by wolf. Alright, there we go. Now we're kind of guiding it. Alright, let's keep moving it. And then, no, let's keep moving it. Alright, good. And maybe we can chase it over to the beaver pond. That would be so good. Okay, no, turn. No, turn. Ah, this may be really hard. Maybe it won't even be possible. Maybe I have created a challenge for myself that is too much. No, turn around. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm gonna take you out. Apparently city elk are just gonna like lead you down dark alleys, so this probably isn't the best use of time, but we have chased an elk all the way across the bridge before. Go across the bridge. Go across the bridge. Oh, yes! Keep hoofing it. Keep hoofing it across that bridge, ma'am. I'm gonna chase you all the way into the lake. Ah, Pebbles, go! If only there was water under this big bridge, but no, the beavers have dammed up all of the water. They've dammed up the little lake. Maybe there was a little creek. Okay, and we'll guide her. Okay, good. Are we really gonna be able to tackle this? I'm gonna be so excited. This challenge may be easy, it may be difficult, it may be a little bit of both. We need to get the elk all the way over into the water in order for it to count. All right, Pebbles, you are so good. So we're gonna say that she tends to do hunting along the lakeside or the creek side. All right, we can start even giving her some nibbles on the rump. Not too many, mind you. Just enough to encourage her to keep moving straight ahead in a straight line. Yes! Oh my gosh! Fantastic! All right, now we really need to be a good water wolf. Okay, maybe not so fantastic. That's not fair that your legs are long enough. That's not fair. I don't think we're gonna be able to catch. Oh, there we go. All right, now the elk is slowed down. She's headed straight for the dam. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. How dare you do those little mincing fast steps. Maybe we can chase her into the house. No! This is gonna be harder than I thought because we really have to time it perfectly before the elk runs into the water. This water's too deep for us to hunt like we sometimes do. Oh my gosh, we're so buried in water. Up, 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 up. Oh my gosh, and then the saplings! The saplings have trapped me! Oh no, this is gonna be a lot harder than I thought. Because you kind of have to wait for the elk to come back up out of the water. And then, like, tackle it on the bank if we want to be able to kill it in the water. Okay, wait for it, because there's not really a good spot over here. No, I don't want to scare the elk. No! No, gosh darn you! Come on, bite her! Ah! She was so close! Guys, this is gonna be much harder than I thought it would be. So I think we have made a proper good challenge. A meeting of the minds between the mechanics and my abilities. Can we run across here? No, we can't. Can we run up here? Okay, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Alright, up here. And you gotta watch out for those saplings, because they'll trap you too. Haha! She's trapped over there! Wonderful! If I come from the other angle, then I might be able to swim at her. Straight on. Oh my gosh, yes, I think we've trapped her. She's gotten her hooves stuck. Come on, bite, 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 bite! No, she broke free! You're kidding me! You're kidding me! We were so close! I don't know if this is gonna be doable unless you okay, you have to trap the elk just right and chase her into the water where the beavers have their little dam. Alright, come on, bite her. Come on. Yes! Yes, you guys! You guys, we're doing it! We're doing it! Pebbles! Pebbles, go! You can do this, Pebbles! Be a water wolf! We did it! And we don't get to eat any of that food because it immediately vanishes into the water. But we did it! We'll say she is a good water wolf. She has just done her hunting. I can't believe we pulled that off so quickly. So now we just need to make sure we don't run into any coyotes and have that 25% chance of spraining her paw. This might go a lot faster than I thought it would. So we'll have to see what other adventures Pebbles gets up to, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!